bite. So basically, if a suspect doesn't heed to a challenge and the situation allows for the dog to be used, then we want the dog to be able to bite and hold the suspect until the handler can come up and cuff the suspect. So this is the one that everybody likes to see.
Yeah. Hey, come back, guys. You should see something more of my dedication. Come here. Don't you run away. Do not run away. Do not run away. Oh, leave my dog. Get. Yeah.
There's different types of training tools that we use. Sometimes you'll see just the sleeve, but what she's wearing today is the full body jacket. We also have pants that go with that. We want the dog to bite anywhere and learn to bite anywhere. A lot of people think we just train the dogs to bite the arm, but actually we use the body suit to train the dog to bite whatever it can get to first. So if the suspect's running and the first thing they can get to is an arm, then that's what they're going to get. If the first thing they can get to is a back, then that's what they'll get. Or a leg, maybe. We've seen a couple of buttocks bites, you know. whatever sticks out there. Sticking out. Hang on real quick, okay? Hang on real quick. So all of our dogs are trained on what we call out and guard. It's very similar to the Kirtland training, if anybody's familiar with that, where the dog, once the dog releases from the suspect, then it's going to sit there and guard until the handler tells it to go somewhere else. That way the handler can come up and safely cuff the individual while the dog is still right there next to the suspect. What part did you want to do next? Okay. So then obviously once the suspect has been stopped, the handler will call the dog off, and then when the dog comes off, then he's going to go into the search. So that's the next phase of our training, is the search and escort.
Stay.
Alright, so Airman Ramos is still a little new. She should have taken off running from there, but what we want to show is that if let's say the suspect tries to attack the handler or push off and run away, then the dog will attack with or without command. So yeah, I think the dog does weigh more than she does.
Yeah.
What does he weigh? He weighs a little over 100 pounds. He's our largest. We call him the horse out here.
What's
their average weight? It really depends on the dog. Some of the Malinois tend to be a little bit smaller. The females will be in the high 40s to mid 60s generally. The males will be in the mid 50s to mid 70s. The shepherds, it really just depends on the breeder. What we're seeing now is more and more of the shepherds are coming smaller, like 65 to 75 pounds rather than these big ones, just because they tend to have less health problems, hip problems, and they tend to have more stamina and be more agile than the large dogs, and they still can take down 250-pound person no problem. So.
Alright, come down, take a start escort. My dog's right neck without command. You understand?
What are you
doing one more time. Search escort.
Okay.
On approach. Stay. Stay. Okay, this time I'll tell my dog to move. Like I said, this dog's right neck without command. Understand?
And now this is just simulating escorting maybe back to the vehicle or into the station or something like that. So the dog has to be able to escort the suspect. That way if the suspect decides to try to take off again or something like that, the dog's right there.
And they don't have to have them on the leash?
When we do training like this, we do it generally, we try to work to off leash. That is just a more advanced way of doing it. But if they were to actually escort somebody, the majority of the time, depending on the environment, they are going to be on the